Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Wednesday, October 25th, 2017. Today we begin with an update to the Destiny 2 on PC situation, and you know when an episode begins this way, it's gonna be good. Bungie has made many statements in response to yesterday's debacle of PC gamers reportedly getting banned for using software like OBS, XSplit, MSI Afterburner, and Discord. A good place to start is with Bungie saying Destiny 2 cannot automatically ban you. Only Bungie can ban a player after a manual investigation. That contradicts this Reddit post, however, that claims they were banned just by launching the game, and there are other people in this thread who claim the exact same thing has happened to them. Bungie has also stated they have only banned around 400 total players. The most frustrating statement by far was the project leader of Destiny 2's PC version claiming all of this to be, quote, internet BS. For now, it seems as though there is no definitive answer to this situation, and I personally don't know who to believe. On one hand, Bungie says the game does not support overlays or any types of program that would inject code, but on the other, if people were cheating and banned for it, I would expect they would lie about it too. The one thing we know for sure is gamers using an AMD Phenom 2 CPU are facing constant crashes because the processors are not supported for the game. To be fair though, if you're still using one of those, you are due for an upgrade. Today's news begins with a free game. Dark Train is currently free right now over on itch.io. It's a 2D steampunk papercraft adventure game with an extremely dark color palette. Then we have a release window for Konami's next big hit, Metal Gear Survive, which is going to be here between February 20th and February 22nd of next year. For those of us who are excited to see what Konami can do on their own without Kojima. You bet your ass that I can't wait for that unicorn zombie game to fall on its face. Nintendo announced today a new Animal Crossing mobile game called Pocket Camp, and it will feature microtransactions to help customize your house. At first I thought they were shoving them into New Leaf, and it broke my heart a little, but seeing as how this is a free-to-play game, a microtransaction business model actually makes sense. Coming to PS4 and Xbox One is a game originally released for Wii U called The Blob. It's a puzzle game of sorts involving the use of colors and will arrive on November 17th. Just in time for the Steam Halloween sale that begins tomorrow, you can now gift people Steam Wallet currency and leave it up to them to decide what they want at a later date. This also makes it a lot easier for people like me who want to do giveaways, and I don't have to buy a Steam card that has a $20 minimum. If you pre-ordered Super Mario Odyssey, then get ready to download it starting today to preload its 5.2 gigabyte file in order to start playing as quickly as possible when it releases this Friday, October 27th. If you have a Switch and plan on getting Odyssey, then let me know in the comment section down below. Today we learned from Blizzard that if you spam voice lines in Overwatch, it could get you silenced and unable to use voice chat. The rules on this seem very vague, as they say spamming voice lines in a way that could be disruptive or considered harassment is punishable. I have to say that I don't agree with this. A lot of people spam a bunch of things before a game starts, including sprays, emotes, voice lines, what have you, and if that's enough to be considered harassment or disruptive, then I think Blizzard needs to go back and revisit this policy. How do you feel though? Do you think it's spam that doesn't belong in a game like that? Let me know in the comment section down below. Moving on from there, Injustice 2's beta did not start today when WB said it would, and quite frankly, I am not surprised. Do you really think that WB gives a shit about PC gamers? No. Hell no. In fact, they care so little that they have not said anything else about this matter except that it isn't happening. Stay tuned to News Cartridge to see if WB ever becomes competent, though I don't ever think that's fucking likely. Speaking of Warner Brothers, our good buddies are publishing an updated physical edition of Rocket League, which should release by the holiday season. My only hope here is that they offered Psyonix a stupid amount of money, because this is completely unnecessary. The version released by 505 Games contained 3 DLC, and any updates are published digitally, so other than a quick holiday cash grab, there is literally no point for this thing to exist. Next up is a huge mistake caused by Sony today, as a tie-in game to the new Planet of the Apes movie was accidentally uploaded to the PSN earlier today before it was quickly taken down. I'm not sure if anyone was able to launch or play the game, but we do know that it will cost $29.99 US or your regional equivalent. In other news, one of the places that I like to buy game bundles from is undergoing a major change. As of November 1st, Bundlestars will be no more, and instead will be rebranding itself as Fanatical. Essentially what they want to do is offer more bundles and pre-order deals. Basically the same thing they're doing now, but bigger and better. It really reminds me of Humble Bundle, another bundle site that was recently acquired by IGN so they could start expanding their business. Here's something that most of us not only saw coming, but were asking for: the Kinect is officially dead. Not just a little dead either, like really dead. It's not coming back, it's completely done. Production has completely stopped, and once stores are sold out, they will not be restocking, though their customer support for it will continue on, but no word on the development kit. I would assume that that is going away too. I can't really say that this is surprising either. Motion controls are a lot harder to incorporate into a game compared to traditional controller inputs, and it really seems like it's a niche thing like VR rather than something your average everyday gamer would want. And then here's one I want to cover before we move on to the main topic for today, Patreon has created some new rules for developers who want to create games centered around sex and erotic themes. This article references one game specifically that I do not want to say the subject matter or the name for, because then I won't be able to fight for monetization if I do. And if you want to find out its name, there is a link in the description down below. And trust me, it's about as taboo as you can get. But anyway, Patreon had put the game under review, and it asked them to change tags, keywords, and pictures that advertise the game to make it more appropriate for all audiences, but nothing about the game itself was asked to be changed. And really, I think this is a fair compromise. Patreon has an image they need to look after, as well as regulations they need to abide by, and they can't have a bunch of children roaming around their site looking at porn. But they aren't asking the creators to change their creation in any way. Patreon says that they will be looking at each game in a case-by-case basis, and again, I'm really interested in knowing what you have to think about this, so please leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And that brings us to our final topic today, which is an article published by Matt Piscaletta from the NPD, the National Purchase Diary. Yeah, that's what NPD stands for, saying that the recent loot box controversy has not affected AAA game sales at all. And while you could argue that CSGO is a AAA game, the popularity of loot boxes in video games has only begun to rise in the last 3 years. This is obviously too short of a time to judge the long-term effects, and quite frankly, unless you're always looking into this sort of thing, loot boxes are probably a new phenomenon to most gamers who don't understand how bad they really are. Though, someone does seem to be taking an interest, and that is the UK government, as they have officially responded to the petition that I had talked about last week. Their response is rather encouraging, as it states a bunch of protections that consumers already have, and it also states that it, quote, recognizes the risks that come from increasing convergence between gambling and video games, and will continue to monitor things. And you know why they will continue to monitor them rather than ignore them, Mr. Piscatoletta? Because loot boxes have not been around long enough, nor have they had enough attention drawn to them to have an effect yet, except in the wallets of certain publishers. It's really not surprising that big AAA games with loot boxes are selling. They would have sold anyway, now they just have an element of gambling in them. And while it may not be traditional gambling because money is never exchanged as a prize, we can all agree that it's something and it needs to go. Again, how do you feel about loot boxes? Are you okay with them, or do you think they don't belong in our hobby? Let me know in the comment section down below. These games have a place they belong. It's tomorrow's game releases. For PC, Snatchers, Simulacra, Z End, Tangutana, Don't Make Love, Theseus, Power of the Void, Inflatality, and Gun Club VR. For Nintendo Switch, Splasher, Violet, and Zombie Gold Rush. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And 6:30 is the best time on a clock. Hands down. Haha. Hi, everybody. It is right now 11:06 p.m. and this is the second time I have recorded this show. So, the first time I recorded this, the audio, it made all the audio peak, so it sounded like I was like this and yelling all the time. So it was not workable. I decided to go back and try it again. And if anything, I think I tried to make the audio a lot better. I tried to pick up like less of the background noise, more of just me talking. It's really sensitive to just me right now, so like should be okay. Everything should be fine now, but it ate up an hour of my time. So going over what we're gonna blah 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 blah. Oh hell, and I gotta fix this thing. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so I had to write in there. I forgot to write the what is for tomorrow. And I have 5 minutes to talk, and I may as well just sit here and talk for 5 minutes. So yeah, if you have Skype and OBS, make sure you always are checking your volumes, because that's what did it. Is Skype likes to mess with the volume of things. And even though I said it and it's fine, Skype likes to fuck with things because Skype can't just leave things alone. So, yeah, this whole thing with Bungie, I don't know. I don't know who to believe. Oh, I forgot about that. I saw this on the camera. Fuck, this was open the whole time. Damn it. Oh, well. Well, it's closed now. So, anyway, I don't know who to believe, Bungie or customers, because if they're banned because they were cheating, and if they were cheating, they're going to lie about cheating. So, of course, they're going to, you know, then the other part of it is, well, you said that you can't do anything, no overlays or anything that injects code. And, I don't know how many people out there are really streaming, streaming PC games and whatnot. I think there's more than 400. They've only said that they banned 400. That seems low for even a day one ban. Like a day one ban wave. So, I don't know. Something about this just doesn't add up. Doesn't seem right yet. We're not getting the full picture just yet. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be fun. Going to be on a podcast with musical antihero, Short Fat Otaku, and our good pal Whiskers. Whiskers, thank you so much for helping me with the show. Whiskers has actually been helping me write the show, or at least been helping me do some research. I've been running the script by him. He's been helping me a lot lately. Thank you so much, Whiskers. Lately, the show could not get done without you and Susan, while my other mods help. The two of them have been doing a wonderful job. Both of them have been helping me do game releases, and then Whiskers has been feeding me links and information and stuff about what to possibly cover during the day. And I try to cover as much as I possibly can, but that means that I'm covering a lot more lately. Looking forward to the podcast tomorrow. Looking forward to the end of the week. Looking forward to... Oh, yeah, don't forget, next Tuesday is Halloween. There's going to be a short episode. It's still going to have... There's still going to be links and stuff in the description. I think I'm still going to do the full research. I'm only going to talk about, like, 3 or 4 topics, maybe 5 at most. I don't want to do that much writing. I don't want to do that much editing. I don't want to do that much filming. I don't want to do that much. I want to spend the day with my kid going trick-or-treating. Forgive me, okay? I'm going to see if I can dress up. I got to go to the Walmart this weekend, see if I can't get a costume of sorts. At least I figured I'd paint my face. I'd just be like, hi, everybody, it's Dandruff, and it's just like I look like a skeleton or whatever. Still got the beard and everything. But I'm not getting rid of the beard for Halloween. Let's see. What else? I don't know what else is going on today. Not a whole lot I can think of. Social media links are over here, everybody. Thank you for watching my show. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit the dislike button if you didn't like it. We got your Twitch. We got your Twitter. We got your... And then we got your Patreon. Patreon because you love me and I love you because, of course, there is money involved. Click over here to subscribe to my channel and click over here to watch yesterday's episode where we talk about Destiny 2 and people who are playing PC getting banned for allegedly no reason. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye. Yeah, that was actually really bad. That was better. That was better than I wrote it. Yeah, okay.